whether you're looking at the Aurora, Colorado shooter, or whether you are looking at the January 8th shooter, whether you're looking at this particular individual. The one thing that stuck out about this particular situation, the one thing that stuck out about that phone call, is that, for those three individuals, you have millions of others who don't pick up weapons and go and kill people. You have millions of kids who are dealing with things like this. There's no way to know. We've had all these discussions. We always have these. It's the same discussions. A lot of it, and most of it stems from this idea or this thought that says, what do we do? What do we do? It's so awful. It's so bad. Yeah, it is awful. Yeah, it is bad. And stuff happens. It does. It's tragic, beyond tragic. Trust me, it hits close to home, close to home for me. I mean, one of my boys just turned 6. I got a 10-year-old. They go to public school. I get it. But we're having all the wrong discussions. We're talking about all the wrong issues. Those that want to call for more gun control, all it does is make that person who's calling for more gun control feel better about themselves. That's all that it does. It accomplishes nothing except to give that person a misguided notion that they did something and therefore they can feed their elitist mentality. Instantly, comments from Fitz. GD the gun lobbyists, gun fetishists who put firearms ahead of everything else in our nation. To hell. Well, I'm glad you feel better about yourself, but you know what? They had nothing to do with this. You might as well go and point the finger at divorce because it had more to do with this than the NRA or fetishists. You might as well go and point to the devaluing of the strong family unit in this country because it had more to do with this circumstance than guns did. But it's never the conversation that they want to have. And that's where we fall short because we're not having the real discussion. We're not having the real tangible conversations. We're looking for the boogeyman. We're looking for excuses. We're under this idea that you can stop individuals like this when you cannot. We're not looking at why didn't he have any regard for human life? Why didn't he have any fear of justice? Why didn't he have any fear of God? Why did this individual not have any fear that said, well, you know what, maybe doing this is a bad idea because at the end of the day, I may take care of myself, but I'm going to have to face further judgment. Let's have that conversation. It's more worthwhile than the one the media is driving now. It's more worthwhile than the comments made by Obama when he says, offering the love and hope of a nation, saying these tragedies have got to end. Good luck with that. All right, let's go to the phones. We'll talk to Jack. Good morning.